One, I'd like to say all praise due unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. My name's Cotton Walk, doing a lesson in regards to the movie Civil War that I just watched. Very good, a very good movie, and that remind me of that prophecy, Second Ezra 16 verse 70 says, "For there shall be in sedition in every place, and in the next cities a great insurrection, right? And they shall be like madmen, sparing none." Right? So we're approaching these times, so this is not a time to be uh joking. We're in the time that there's gonna be a civil war, and they're showing you things that's supposed to happen or things that's gonna happen, what's gonna come, right? And it's already written in the scriptures, all right? And if you haven't seen war, right? When I was young, I was born in Canada here, but my mom, she sent me to Jamaica for a couple of years. So basically, when I was down there, I was in East Kingston, right? And sometimes you'd hear, you hear gunshots, war, right? Because there's the whole the whole like politics, the whole war with the whole JLP and PNP, all right? And there's a lot of blood back in the 70s, 80s, all right? And it was very violent, right? And Jake in America, right? They're used to a lot of war. They're like desensitized. A lot of these guys, like in Chicago and all that, right? They're desensitized to war, right? But when Esau is gonna bring his sword, right? Because remember, Esau's blessing is a sword, all right? Cain, right? Cain, which means a weapon, right? And we're approaching times where where like civil war is gonna break out, all right? And there's gonna be according to prophecy, man. All right. It says, I think in Isaiah 13, it says, I don't have I don't have the scripture with me right now because I'm going live. But basically, you know, they're gonna be like madmen sparing none, right? It said that they're gonna be like the chase rope, right? This was a very good movie review. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you watch it, man. All right, and that's gonna happen here in Canada as well, right? Because you have Trudeau. People are against this guy, and this guy is a tyrant, a dictator, right? Basically, Canada is under communism now with this whole Trudeau guy, and you know, and if there's going to be civil war in America, it's going to come here in Canada, right? Because you have the conservatives, and they're like the Republicans of Canada, right? And they're armed, right? And we're in that time, man. And then like, you have the liberals. The liberals is they it's like the liberals. They're pretty much like the liberals is like is like is like the Democrats of um of Canada, basically, right? The same two-horn system, right? I think Revelation 13, right? Says that they speak as a lamb, but their horn is like a dragon, right? Revelation 13, I think 15, right? I'm just going off of my memory off the top, right? We're approaching these time, man. All right, so we don't know what's gonna happen. We know that the solar eclipse just was last week here, right? And it was visible here in the falls, Niagara Falls, throughout Eastern Hemisphere, going all the way to like Mexico, right? That whole solar eclipse, right? So the solar eclipse is for signs, for prophecy. It's for times, for seasons, right? We're in that time, man. All right, so this is not a time to be joking around, man. You don't know what the next couple months is gonna be hold because we know that the election year is coming up, right? So this is not the time to be joking, man. All right. Um, when I went to the theater, I didn't go last week, but I just went to the theater today with the Civil War with that. There was only like probably I say about maybe 10 people in the theater. Cause a lot of you American, you Canadians, like they don't want to watch certain movies like that because it's very graphic and it showed you that um I'm not also like spoiler alert. There's a Moabite guy, man, and that Moabite guy he got dealt with, man. He's like, what kind of American are you? The guy's like, oh, I'm from Hong Kong. Boom, bam. Just the man got executed, man. All right, and also what I remember when I was younger, probably when I was in like I was probably like about 5 or 6 with the whole Oklahoma bombing, and that was a big thing in the news, man. All right, and I believe the guy he got uh I guess he got executed. I mean he got he ended up going to jail. Then I think he died, whatever. I think he got like he got a lethal injection. That guy with the whole Oklahoma bombing. So when there's civil war, right? Because remember that movie Red Dawn that came out in the early '80s, where there was a civil war, right? When and the Russians invaded America, and basically that's what it is because you have all these Chinese that's basically a lot of them fly down or some of them go on like some of them they get smuggled in. Right, you have the Chinese, you have Indians, you have all these nations that's going to Mexico and that's walking through the border. Right, um, so that whole border, right, is not secure. Right, so this is a serious time, man. Um, that's pretty much my 2 cents. Um, I suggest you watch it, man. You know, very good movie. All right. Um, yeah, man. So we gotta watch as well as pray, man, because we're approaching these times. You know. So with that, let us say our praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.